Welcome to the City and State Special. I'm editorial director Michael Johnson. So there's been a lot of buzz about the expansion of virtual reality. It's been spurred on by this Pokemon Go craze recently. New York State Lottery is also jumping into the foray of virtual reality, and I'm joined today by Leanna Kadisha. She's the Chief Product Officer of PayMax, a company that is on the cutting edge of developing lottery games for mobile devices and other technology. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So I played the game. It was fun. It was a little tricky at first to kind of figure out how to do it, but the app's pretty easy. What inspired you guys to do this and to help the lottery get into the virtual realities?
So we had this augmented reality technology, and I think the lottery needed a little bit of an upgrade, something new to keep it fresh. And so we partnered with them because they wanted state-of-the-art technology and to make their games more engaging for customers.
That's fascinating. It's funny because I always think of like lottery, especially scratch off lottery. They always try to change the designs around all the time to kind of get people, but it seems like it's always just the same thing. So this is kind of the first time I've seen them kind of go really high tech and kind of be on the cutting edge, because virtual reality is just starting to be a player now. Were you kind of shocked that they reached out to you, or did you pitch them on this? Or?
We pitched them on it, but they were happy to partner with us and kind of take a step forward. They're the first state in the whole United States to actually have an AR lottery game. So that's very exciting that we can partner with them on that. And it was inspired by just trying to get a piece of the state-of-the-art technology.
Cool. I know it's just been out for a couple of weeks now. How's the feedback been for this? Have people been like, wow, this is awesome, or like, what in the world is going on?
It's very engaging for the customers. Everybody's loving it. There's a buzz that's starting to come about it. I think there's a little bit of a learning curve as you first learn how to place the ticket and you see the dragon in the castle when you're first interacting with it. But as soon as people learn how to play, they really love it and want to play again.
Cool. Are you getting feedback from mostly just millennials, or are you getting feedback from kind of all age groups, or how do you gauge that?
Actually, all age groups have been loving it. Even people who aren't necessarily technologically inclined are loving it. It gives them something new to do, and part of the concern with virtual reality or people being on their phones too much is that they're not engaging with their surroundings, but augmented reality actually lets you engage with your surroundings, because you still need the ticket, you still have to go buy the ticket in the store, but you get to interact with it using your phone.
Yeah, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the whole augmented reality kind of craze that's going on. Obviously, the Pokemon Go stuff has been the talk of the town for all week, and we're starting to hear a lot of kind of pushback from government too, or not necessarily pushback, but like concerns that are being raised, because there's the Department of Transportation in New York State sent out notes being like, please do not use Pokemon Go when you're driving, and some other people have said like, one assembly member is worried about like concerns of people being lured into unsavory places or unsafe places. How do you guys, when you're kind of pitching a product, or do you think about these larger kind of forces and how the public's going to respond to all of this?
Sure, of course we think about it, and I think with any new technology there are things that have to come into the awareness of society. Of course people should pay attention to their surroundings, but specifically with augmented reality and Pokemon Go, it gives people a chance to actually go into the physical world, walk around, go into new businesses. It's actually spiked a lot of business for small businesses because you can kind of attract people to physical locations. And I think, of course, safety is always a concern, and people should pay attention to where they are when they're driving, not looking down on their phone when they're walking in the street. But other than that, I actually think I'm very optimistic, and I think it brings people outside of their homes to play and interact with the world and other people in a new way.
I kind of wonder, do you guys, when you're thinking these things up, do you ever think that this idea is just too ahead of the curve for people at this point, or is it kind of a situation where it's like you just know kind of what people might find appealing, or is it trial and error a little bit as well?
Yeah, of course we have to make sure the market's ready for it, but I think with Snapchat, with the Gold Castle lottery game, and with Pokemon Go, it's really come to the forefront of mainstream society now. And people are really ready for it and demanding of it, actually.
That's cool. Are you guys trying to be like one step ahead of everyone, or you try to like kind of go in the same pace of them?
We are trying to be one step ahead. So we're always trying to come up with new and creative ideas. and hopefully we'll be able to come out with more fun games using augmented reality and the 3D technology that we have.
Okay. Anything that you can tell us, and maybe that's in the works? Anything that you guys are thinking up right now that maybe we should look for in the coming months or years?
I mean, hopefully we'll be coming out with new games. We already have some demos behind the scenes for sports games and other fun games. So we just want to keep everyone excited and on their toes.
Great. Well, Leanna, Kadisha, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.